one post of you in a tobacco shop.
Oh, yes.
Doing an actual stand-up show.
Yeah.
It's not like you're there just for fun. It looked like you were doing an actual show.
Yeah.
At a tobacco shop where people are buying cigars and
smoking cigars.
Smoking cigars.
Yeah.
What's the story behind that?
Oh man, I know. Well, it is one of the more unique places that I have done stand-up. This was just a few weeks ago in December in Milwaukee, a couple doors down from what's the big theater there where everything happens?
Pabst?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't
Riverside.
the Pabst. It was a Riverside. It was it's a couple doors down from the Riverside.
All right.
It's Yuli's Tobacco Shop. They've been in for like 100 years.
Yeah.
And oftentimes what happens, and I think what happened in this case, is that people who have businesses or just a lot of people, whenever we do a weird, unique show in a unique space, it's because a person that is affiliated with a certain business just like likes comedy. Mm-hmm. And it's a pretty easy setup, right?
Yeah. There's a guy at a tire shop who also likes comedy.
That's true.
Well, I mean, we're joking about it, but Allie's actually
not.
performing at Al's Tires next week. So
come on out. I'll be standing on at least 5 tires.
The tobacco shop.
The tobacco shop.
Yeah.
So yeah, and I had heard about it. They do a monthly show, and I hadn't.
Is it always stand up?
There. It's always stand up,
Wow.
and I don't know how long it's been running, but yeah. So I heard that we were going to be behind the tobacco counter.
Yeah.
And so that night, I don't know if you can see on the floor over there, I have what I call my huggin stool.
Oh, yeah.
It just sits like 8 inches off the ground.
Right. And if we were to describe this is like, it looks like something maybe an old woodworker would have carved back in.
Just a little 4-legged stool for foot propping.
But that is a nice stool. I mean, don't
it's
downplay
nice and
it.
square. I won't.
Okay.
It's my huggin stool.
And the audience will never get a chance to see it.
No, you have to come hug me on it.
Right.
It's perfect since I'm only 5 feet tall. That's being generous.
Okay.
I can stand on it and hug
Sure.
more easily. But I brought that to Milwaukee with me.
You lugged it all the way to Milwaukee.
I took it to Milwaukee because I was like, I have to stand behind a counter. And I kind of wanted to make fun of myself and like just elevate myself a little more. They actually put up a platform in a stage.
I saw that. The picture did have a little platform
But I
on
used
it.
my huggin stool to be my step
Now-
up to that. I was hosting that night, so I had to go up there quite a lot. So I used it as my step stool.
Was there a mic? It looked
There
like
was a mic.
Okay, because in the photo, I maybe I didn't see it right, but it looked like you were just speaking, just like standing on a stool and speaking.
I looked like I was floating. No, yeah, there was a stage back there. So and people could buy tickets that included like a cigar, and so it was smoky in there.
Yeah.
But it was kind of fun to also be smoking a little cigar while doing it. It just felt, so many people, especially if you've loved comedy for a long time. I mean, the initial who doesn't long for the gritty, dirty, smoky basement of a club? So this it wasn't quite that, but at least you're like.
I mean, it wasn't a
there's
club.
a
It was a
grime to it.
tobacco store. There were people
Absolutely,
coming in, buying things.
like expensive Cubans.
And by the way, people coming in, buying things, not knowing that there's a show going on.
Oh, for sure. Everyone was leaving the holiday concert from the Riverside.
Yeah.
We're walking by and looking in the windows. At any rate, that's just one of the unique places I've done some stand-up. So yeah.